Bienvenido de vuelta a todos. Ahora sí, parte 3. A ver qué pasa con la contraseña de la computadora. Vamos a probar. A ver, journal. Era Wendy. Vamos a poner con doble, pero calculo que no debe. Ahí está. A ver, dice entry 1. A ver, vamos a leer. Master said I should start a journal and planning who I am, why I got here. My name is Jordan. 3 months ago, that's why I took my corporate from the store. Master, que soy yo, se ve que lo encontré a Jordan cuando lo terminan de despedir. Está bien. Jordan era la otra persona que estaba con Wendy, que no estaba con Wendy en realidad, que hablaba Wendy. Y se ve que mi personaje, que en un momento se ve que fue Master, o sea, como agarraba a esta gente y le daba ropa, comida y le dijo a Jordan que mantenga como un diario de todas las experiencias que pasan ahí. A ver, bien. El tema es que no hay... Pará. Esto quiero ver, ahí está. Entry 2. A ver. Acá aparece Wendy. Acá habla del árbol que está creciendo en el sótano. Bien, entra Wendy, le muestra el árbol, que es supuestamente un altar de la vida, y después siente que tiene mucha energía porque está caliente y no se está muriendo de frío. Que nunca se sintió tan bien, el frío dejó completamente su cuerpo. Wendy ya no tiene más dolor, la gente está mejor, y ya empiezan a alabar al máster. O sea, acá dice que ahora quedan 7 que supuestamente los va cortando cada un rato, cada varias semanas. Y dice que se curan instantáneamente. También lo siguen alabando. No sé cómo secta. Es Navidad. Bien, sigue creciendo el árbol. Acá es cuando dice que se va. Que me voy, se ve en ese momento. Pone la contraseña. Bien, perfecto. Acá Wendy se queda con él una noche. Acá él trata de cortar a un viejo que estaba con ellos, pero no se cura como de la manera que se curaba cuando los cortaba. Cuando los cortaba yo. Empieza el frío de vuelta. Claro, empiezan a volver las enfermedades que cada uno tenía. Viste, Wendy está rengueando, el otro está tosiendo, él no para de tener frío. Hace 2 meses que me fui. No puede ni escribir casi. Y la deja Wendy, ok.
Blood rituals used for healing. That is perverse and wrong.
It may be wrong, but it does explain the forest downstairs. It's unspent life energy. It created excess life.
Beauty can hide all manner of evil, Eli. You know this more than anyone.
Oh, it's nothing. Just a little run-in with a golem and a succubus that got a...
A story for another time?
Right. Blood rituals, dark magic, that stuff.
Yes, Eli. Bad stuff.
If I understand that journal right, the ritual stopped working when the, master left, which means that only you or rather your demon could perform it.
Then why leave Jordan in charge?
That's a good question. One more reason to track it down. In the meantime, I really want to know more about this ritual. After you?
Yes. You call this neighborhood the village. I came of an age when that term actually applied. This street, it was a long dirt road. Homes were palatial estates, and were few and far between. This city was larger back then, and yet so much smaller. But let us not dwell on the past. Time marches on. We must march with it or be left in the dust. Agreed.
Bueno, vamos a ver qué onda esto de lo ritual. No sé si volver de vuelta acá abajo, si hay algo que hacer o... Pero creo que no. No entiendo por qué se dan una vuelta por acá, que siento que pueden por acá, pero... No, pero creo que acá no, ya no se puede hacer más nada. Bueno, podría ir con Wendy. A ver. Vamos a salir. Vamos al parque. Ahí está. Tengo que hablar con ese también ahí. Pero ahora vamos a hablar con Wendy.
Shit. I knew I should have tossed that computer. Well, the cat's out of the bag now. You proud of yourself, master? Like hell you weren't. You were the one who taught us. You took us all in. You saved us, I guess. Maybe. Every month you'd do the ritual. You'd cut one of us. We'd bleed on the altar. Then you'd say those words and we'd heal. Better, stronger, faster than before. It was like a drug.
Life energy. That's what you were being fed. That explains the wildlife in the basement. It must be residual life magic.
Whatever it was, it felt good. It all ended, is what happened. Jordan was so happy when you put him in charge. He tried, he really did. But he just got too sick. But whatever you did to us, the healing, it stopped working when you left. So he put me in charge. Me. And I just made things worse. He loved me. He trusted me to do the right thing and do right by everyone. I didn't expect I would... I cut with a knife. I said those stupid words again and again and again. It didn't work, so I had to try harder.
The murdered man in the basement. You took the blood ritual too
Ah,
far.
lo mataron al
It
viejo.
was an accident, I
Sin
swear.
querer, pero... Cagaron matando.
Yeah, I put him on the altar. I took the knife and I killed him. By accident. I must have been nervous. I thought that was the end of it, but then...
His spirit, it came back.
It was horrible. We couldn't stay. Every time it saw us, it would scream. I came here. I didn't want to be around people anymore.
You speak the truth.
You believe me? Hooray.
It is not a matter of belief. I simply know what truth is. Thank you for sharing it with us.
Well, there's no point in lying anymore, is there? The master here was just as much involved as me, and something tells me you aren't going to turn him in. You think I'm an idiot? I tossed it down a storm drain.
What? Why did you do that?
What do you think? It's probably halfway to Jersey by now, and good riddance.
A ver qué le pasaba.
Cerebral palsy on my left side. It was bad before. I could barely handle sewer duty. It's much worse now. You seriously don't remember? The pipes in the building leaked. Overflow from the sewer. It was disgusting. You couldn't exactly call a plumber, so you made us go into the sewer and drain it from there. We went down there so much, Jordan had to swipe a key to the control panel. You serious? You never wanted to bother with that before. But whatever. It's to the right of the control panel, behind one of the pipes.
Ok, pará.
You serious?
Ah, ya le acabo de preguntar eso, culo.
Don't do. This mess is yours, master. Do whatever you like.
Ok.
If I was lucky, I never would have...
Che, a ver, de allá, le pongo la. Nada. Está. Bueno, a ver, vamos a volver.
Are you?
You never know. Are you lifting with your knees?
Yes. Bracing for.
Que tenía que ir claramente por acá.
At least the rain is washing away most of the smell.
If not the heat, I am positively sweltering. I admit that my knowledge of sanitation systems is lacking. But should this water be boiling?
No. I don't think so. No.
Then we indeed have a mystery on our hands.
Be careful. The heat in this room is kind of off the scale.
Se tiene que seguir por acá, ¿no? ¿Se puede ir por ahí?
Honestly, why are you guys...
Because it is as hot as the lava pits of Jahannam down here.
And that's hot?
Not for you, perhaps.
A ver,
I have the...
vamos a buscar si este... Ahí está.
Eli Beckett. Mage, accountant, and plumber. And sometimes all three.
Ahí está el control panel, a ver. Damage system for good conditions only. Mira aquí. Ahí está, acá una de las... Ahí está.
Looks like Wendy was right.
Ahí está la llave. Entonces... tengo que poner la llave ahí.
Turn it on! For the love of God, turn it back on!
A ver, ¿quién sos?
Wait, Master? Master! Master, is that you? Please, Master, no, don't turn away from me. Not again. Please, I know, I failed you. I couldn't leave them. I was too weak. I tried so hard, but it was just too much. I was, yes, but I'm not sure who I am anymore. Do you remember, Master, how you found me? Frozen, half to death on the street? I almost died. You saved me. You healed me. Brought me back from certain death. You've forgotten? How could you forget? You were so kind. You showed me how to heal. We were going to heal the entire city. But I couldn't do it without you. When you left, the power left too. The chill, the cold, it came back. I couldn't stop it. It just got worse and worse. I couldn't heal myself, let alone anyone else, so I left. I had to find something, anything that could help me get warm again. I'm so sorry, Master. You said that spell was dangerous. I didn't listen. But I was so desperate. I was freezing to death. The bed in that homeless shelter wasn't warm enough. You taught me a spell that would let warmth into my heart. So I spoke it. Then this happened. Yes, they were the only ones who would take me in.
Este es el que prendió
No,
fuego
you
el...
misunderstand. The shelter. It
Claro.
burned to the ground.
Was anyone hurt? I didn't mean for this to happen. Help me, Master. I know I don't deserve it, but please, help me before I hurt anyone else. Anything you want.
A ver, vamos a preguntarle a ver.
The knife? You mean your knife? Yes, I saw it fall down here. I took it. I hid it.
Bien.
Just in case you ever came back.
Could you get it for us? I'd love to study it.
I suppose. After you help me?
Ok. A ver, Wendy.
I didn't want to leave them. Wendy, least of all. She leads them now. She's keeping them all safe.
Esa, a ver.
She what? Why would she do that?
Standard escalation. More blood, more power.
I want this to end. Please, just let it all
Está bien,
end.
los muchachos están en la calle y bueno, se encontraron con el demonio.
Master, this is all too much. I served you faithfully. Then you left when I needed you the most. How do I know you won't leave again? Cure me? Help me? Do that and I will get the knife for you gladly.
Está bien. A ver.
I've been trying, but the fire, it's different. It's self-generating, self-sustaining. Even submerging himself in water couldn't snuff him out. I've never seen anything like it. I need to know more about his condition before I can even attempt a cure.
I understand that, Master, and I am truly sorry. Help me find a way
Ok,
to
va a
cure
haber
me.
que curarlo a este muchacho.
Anything at all. Then I will return your knife. Thank you.
Ok.
What do you need?
Eh,
Should we head over to that homeless shelter? Take a look around?
y vamos al. Si vamos con el
Yes.
shelter.
How many lives were lost at the homeless shelter, do you think? We need to make this right.
Ok.
Poor guy.
He played with powerful magic he had no business using. He hurt dozens of innocents.
He was desperate. He made a human mistake.
A ver, para. Vamos para acá al shelter, ahí está. La idea claro. A ver si podemos pasar este guardia.
Evening, sir. In case it wasn't, which means they went out of business, didn't they? Squatters were living in that building for a while, but I think they've cleared out.
You let them stay there?
The owner never filed a complaint, so legally we weren't required to investigate. Didn't stop us from keeping an eye on the place, though.
Ok, nadie
Nothing we
ilegal.
could see from the outside, no. But to be honest, it wasn't exactly high on our priority list.
Ok.
Oh, really? Give me one reason. So you are. You're with the Staten Island precinct? What brings you out here? Figures. Nobody ever tells me anything. So you want to inspect the scene, huh? Take as long as you need. I'm not exactly going anywhere. The site's all yours, sir.
Perfecto, no sabía quién.
Interesting. That officer believed in your authority without question.
He was a cop. It's in his voice, his stance. You can't exactly fake that.
That is not in dispute. You certainly have a gift for command. We will discuss this later. Let us find what we came for.
Ok. Acá hay algo totalmente congelado. Ok.
Is something the matter?
Sí.
That is odd, to say the least.
I know. Bizarre contradiction, isn't it? That's magic for you.
So you believe this is magic related?
Are people still saying, duh? Because, well, duh.
I cannot say I am impressed with the mundane authorities. They should have noticed this when inspecting the site.
No hay nada por
Not
acá en el piso,
necessarily.
no hay mucho por ahí.
That officer said this place
No
burnt
se
down
puede
about
por
a
allá.
week ago.
Listo. Para
It wasn't raining then.
Vamos, ¿le puedo tirar fuego? Acá.
Come on, melt!
Is everything all right?
Everything's fine. It's just something inside is fighting back. There.
Ahí está.
Nicely done.
That's me, Eli Beckett, enemy of ice.
Bien, vamos a entrar.
Well, that's definitely our cold source, all right.
Faint shapes. O sea, hay algo acá adentro. A ver, ¿acá adentro hay algo? No. Lo vamos a ver acá. No, pero a ver. Lo tengo que tirarle fuego de vuelta.
Now that it's out of the open air and the warm rain is coming down, I should be able to... Jesus!
Epa.
Look at that. Not a burn mark on him.
The ice protected him from the fire?
It also froze him to death, but if you want to get technical, sure, it protected him from the fire.
Está bien.
Maybe. It's hard to tell, you know, with all the frostbite and things.
I admit, he does look slightly recognizable, but as to who, I cannot say. The more I look at him, the more familiar his face becomes. Do you recognize him, Eli?
No, but you're right. He is familiar.
Okay, hay que ver
Why
quién
can't
es
I
el viejo.
remember?
¿Quién es el
Wait,
viejo? Ahí
hold
está.
on. I know this guy from somewhere. It's on the tip of my tongue.
I definitely recognize that face.
Wait, hold on. I know this guy from...
Ah, no puedo salir, o sea, tendría que ver si hay algo.
I definitely...
Ah, pará. No, acá no. Ahí está. Claro, con el coso parecía mucho más viejo.
It's definitely the same guy in that picture you got.
Sí, sí.
The evidence is undeniable. Jordan sought a way to remove the cold invading his body. It appears he failed.
Pero entonces el otro, bueno, claramente no es...
I know. And if his body is dead, that can only mean one thing. His soul transmuted, escaped his body, and became something else. He is alive, just no longer human.
He's become a fire elemental.
Bien.
A spirit bound to a body
Un
of
elemental
flame.
de fuego se convirtió el... obviamente...
No, he can't. And
se
even if
puede
we
volver
could,
atrás.
his human body is dead. There's nothing for him to go back to.
Regardless, we cannot allow a fire elemental to run loose in the city sewers.
Thoughts? I have plenty of thoughts. None of them nice. Let me mull them over for a bit, okay? We should hear Jordan out before deciding anything, anyway.
No hay nada más por acá, ¿no? Bien, vamos.
Hope you found everything.
Listo, nos vemos. Vamos
Eli,
rápido para...
you are scratching the buttons of your coat again, with your fingernail.
I am?
Yes. You are not even aware of it, are you?
No sé si esos diálogos son algún detalle o...
It indicates a loss of control. It is
Está bien.
minimal, but
Suman muchísimo a la historia estas cosas. Estos detalles
Right.
en sí.
I know. I'll work on that.
thank you.
Bueno. Ahí está. A ver.
Master? You did? What did you find? My what? I'm dead?
No, not exactly. You're a fire elemental now. You're alive, you're just in a new body. A body made of flame. That's why the flames are self-sustaining. You aren't on fire, you are fire.
So there's no cure?
Oh, no. Your human body is dead. There's no getting around that. But you're kind of immortal now. That's something, isn't it?
You mean I have to live like this forever?
Yeah?
You should have left me in the cold, Master. You should have left me to die.
Yes, there is. I'm a fire mage. I can control and channel
que se va a poder
fire.
hacer.
Given enough time, I can remove the fire from your spirit.
Eli, what you are proposing,
Will be incredibly painful, I know.
Painful?
it will feel like being skinned alive.
But it will kill me?
Eventually.
Then I'll do it.
Ok.
Do not be sorry yet. I will not allow you to do this. Not when there is another
Bueno, hay
way.
otra.
Another way?
There are others of your kind. Fire elementals. A whole world of them.
Yeah, in another dimension, across the void. How do you propose to get him there?
Jordan is a creature of spirit now, which means he can traverse the void. I can lend him the energy required and show him how to open the way.
So he can, what, spend eternity with fire people?
Wait, eternity?
It is a one-way trip, Jordan. Life there will not be easy, but perhaps you can find a home there, a life.
But what kind of life would that be?
One that continues.
Sure, on an alien world, in an alien dimension,
Okay.
all alone.
¿Qué decir?
There will be others
Tendría
of
que
his
ser la decisión de
kind.
Jordan, ¿no? Si
In
quiere
time,
morir o quiere
they
ir
might
para
accept him.
And if they don't,
este
they'll be
mundo de
stuck there
Fire
forever.
Elementals.
I can't. This is
Well.
all too much. Master, I know you've done your best.
Me
Whatever you
tira la pelota a
decide,
mí.
I will do.
Genial.
So the alternative is to murder him?
It's mercy.
Eat what?
No. His flames are the source of his energy, and will provide most of the fuel required. I will lend him the rest. The effect on me will be minimal. I will recover. But you are not in his shoes. You cannot make that choice for him.
And neither can you.
Ok, morir como humano, que le va a doler, o ir al Void y no volver nunca más, pero supuestamente ser más
I
feliz.
don't know.
Do you really want to live like this?
Better a life like this than no life at all.
No sé, no
But what
necesariamente
kind of
tendría que
life
ser
would
esa vida.
that
Bueno,
be?
vamos a poner.
Yes, yes, Master, you are right. Maybe this is what was meant to be. Maybe you saved me that night for this very reason. Maybe I have some purpose to fulfill in this new dimension. Okay, I am ready.
You two should wait above ground. I will help him transfer across the void.
Déjame ver. Pero bueno.
I guess he's on his way by now. Off to his new life, assuming you can call it life. You think we did the right thing? A chance is better than nothing? Maybe. But to live through eternity without seeing another human being, I couldn't take it. I know that much. Honestly, yes, I'd rather die. I know what I am. I'm not entirely normal, but I know that I'm human. I know that I'm me. If I lose that, then I lose everything. So, is he...
Yes, he has gone through the void.
O sea, no puede
No.
volver nunca más.
Nor should he. He posed a danger to this city, the entire world. At the very least, he is out of harm's way. He did retrieve the ritual knife for me before he
bien.
left.
Well, that's something. I'll study it back at the lab.
I know the routine. I shall call ahead and have pizza delivered.
It's like you read my mind.
Ok, volví, ya perdí todos los ítems. Perfecto. Se convirtió en un Fire Element. No tengo nada para acá hacer. Perfecto, perfecto, perfecto. Bien, vamos a guardar acá. Tomar un descanso. Y después seguimos.